Okay folks, so we're on the opposite side now. Look at these walls here, by the way. I think they're only temporary as it's like round this site here, like. Look at this. I think these must have been train sheds or something, maybe. Just by looking at them, the way they look. You know these ones that have got no roofs on and stuff and whatever. I love the fact, I love when they save old buildings and all. I mean, all this new construction, you know, is all well and good. But I love when they save old buildings. And, you know, they get a new lease of life. I love that, I love that. I think that is so awesome. You know, because you retain some of the history. Do you know what I mean? There's some of the fabric of people's lives. You know what I mean? I mean, you imagine the people who used to work in there. And like I said, I'm assuming because the station is not too far away from us, I'm hazarding a guessing. They must have been train sheds or something. I think maybe. Whatever they were. I love the fact that they're preserving them. Look at these waterfalls, by the way. Oh, it's echoey. I can hear my own voice. I can hear an echo. It's only slight, but you can definitely hear an echo. Slight echo? Or is it me? No. I swear I can hear it. It's very faint, but I swear you can hear it. Oh, look at this. This is what it's going to look like once it's all done, by the way. Look. Oh, wow. I love the way they've done that roof. Look at that roof. Oh, wow. I love the way it swirls around like that. Swoops around. Wow. Oh, this place is going to look awesome when it's done. Look at that. That is going to look amazing. Wow. Established 1850. Reinvented 2018. Wow. Look at this. Love it. I love the fact that they're, you know, saving these old buildings, man. These old buildings are getting saved, and then of course you got the modern constructions as well, of course, which some of them are a little bit sort of boring and a little bit like, yeah, whatever, blah blah blah. Do you know what I mean? But then you get some, and you look at it, and like I said, and some of them I was just looking at just before, and you think, wow, yeah, that's pretty cool. You know, like I said, you look at some, and it's just bog standard steel, glass, and concrete blocks, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? With not much character. Some of them anyway, you know. But then again, I suppose, oh, maybe not. I was going to say, maybe you could argue that somewhere in the future somebody might want to try and save those buildings, you know, 100 years time, and people saying like, but there's history there, there's history in that building. Imagine the people that worked and lived there. You know, it's true though, isn't it? When you think about it, it's, you know, you look at these modern buildings today, and you know, you might think like, oh, ugly looking building, like, you know, steel, glass and concrete, blah blah blah. And then 100 years time, you think to yourself, you know, what would people be saying about them then? Now look at that, that's got a Camden Market feel to it, hasn't it? Wow. The stables at Camden Market, that's kind of what that reminds me of. Yeah. That's the Camden Market, yeah, that's kind of feel to it. Yeah. So, yeah, look. Oh, I love the fact that they're saving these old buildings, man. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, look at those old archways as well. See, that reminds me. I see that picture. And that brings me back to Manchester and the place I used to sleep around Castlefield. Don't know if any of you guys have seen those vlogs I did when I went back home a few years ago. Document where I used to sleep. Slept in something very, very similar to that. Back in Castlefield in Manchester. Yeah. Saw that then, and it really, wow, that just sort of brought it all back for a minute. Wow, that was pretty amazing. Yeah, so I think we'll have a little walk this way. And then maybe double back on ourselves. Ooh, what's in there? Oh look, I don't know what's in there. Oh, we've got to have a nosy in a minute. Oh wow. Wow, that looks intriguing. Yeah. It's one of them again, isn't it? It's one of them where there's just so much to see, so much to vlog, and I'm just don't know what, it's like, so much stuff. So many things to see. See, I'm telling you, you can live in London for as long as you like, and you never stop finding things, never stop seeing stuff. It's awesome. You know, you can never get bored in London, man. You just can't. You cannot get bored in London. It's impossible. I defy anybody to get bored in London. I mean, flipping heck. I'm just completely overwhelmed with it. In a good way, though, actually. You know, overwhelmed in a nice way. Wow. This has put a smile on my face, this has. Look at this, look. Oh, I love this. These must be old warehouses, of course. They've got that look to them, haven't they? So old warehouse type thing. Wow, I was trying to turn the screen around so I could see what I'm looking at. And nearly nudged the camera out my hand. Look at this, look at these. Oh, here we go with the wind, sorry guys. I don't know how much it's picking up on that. Right, I'm going to leave it here for a minute because the wind, the noise on this when it gets, it's quite horrendous. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now. Okay folks, so I've come out of the wind, which is just behind me, and I've found this other little bit of space. Again, it's got to be some sort of like warehouse thing, I guess. And I'm assuming that, I don't know about the roof, it looks like it's, to be perfectly honest, it looks like that's not necessarily the original roof, although some of the beams, some of the structure might be original. So, I don't know, did it have like a glass roof originally? Was it this light originally? Don't know, but it's interesting. But like I say, obviously this was some sort of like I say, obviously something to do with warehousing and what have you. There's an amazing little place in just up through the Waitrose place there. There's like this, I don't know what it is, like coffee shop, restaurant thing, but like in the back, and you can see through the windows, got these huge windows like this, like, you know what I mean? And like in the back, they've got like all the like big huge sacks of, well, I don't know what it was actually. For some reason I'm making an assumption, I don't know why, because I didn't really bother to look that closely, but it just looked like big sacks of coffee beans or whatever, I don't know, but they just looked really amazing because it looked like it was fitting for the place that it's in. Do you know what I mean? You can imagine that that's what it might have looked like when it was functioning differently, obviously back in when it was first built or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It's like you know, it looked like a warehouse or whatever, as it was supposed to be, I guess, you know what I mean? With all these like stacked coffee, well, I'm saying that, I don't really know what the sacks were, but they were definitely, it was definitely a working restaurant, coffee shop, you know, whatever, and yeah, it just looked really, really cool. And this, obviously now, I didn't realise until I walked partly through and then came to here, it's an art college. I'm not sure which one, because that's the thing with London as well. Something I've noticed, that you can get loads of different colleges and they can have loads of different sites all over London as well. Do you know what I mean? When somebody says like, oh, have you been to the, like, I don't know, the University of Westminster or something, or whatever, do you know what I mean? And you immediately think of one particular building that you might know, and then they say, no, the site at such and such a place. I've had that happen a few times with different things, when I've been doing different stuff with the cuff training and stuff like that, for instance. So, yeah, I forgot what this one's called for a minute. We'll walk past in a minute, and I'm sure it'll then present itself and I can tell you what it is. Yeah, this is fascinating. It's really, really fascinating. Yeah, sorry, I was just like, yeah. What's that? CSM Museum and not Study Collection. Ooh, right. Okay. I think there's even a museum here or something from what it's saying there, but I must admit I haven't got a clue. So I'm just wondering, do I walk? No, actually I won't go through that bit, because I think that's part of the college, actually. I think you can walk through it, that bit, but not like, because they've got like one of those like barrier things that you walk through with your ID. Oh, it's getting really windy again, man. That's the trouble with this corner, you see. So exposed and so open, do you know what I mean? So of course then the wind hits us and You know, it's probably going to sound like a hurricane on there again. Do you know, actually, I think I've actually sussed this out, actually. I might be wrong, because obviously I won't know until I play this back. But I think the microphone is actually on the side here. I thought it was originally on the front, but I think it's actually on the side, and because the wind is actually blowing from this direction towards me, I don't think it's picking it up as much. So I think for now, at least on this side, we're okay. If I keep the camera this way, it shouldn't necessarily pick up that wind too much. It might pick it up a little bit, but not significantly, unless the wind starts coming in this direction, hits that, because that's where the microphone is, behind my little LCD screen, which I'm looking at right now, and there. So then when it hits there, it's definitely going to pick it up more. And now essentially the wind of the direction of the wind is kind of like, hang on, wait. Sorry, I'm distracted by so many different things, like these railway tracks, for instance. Look, see, you can imagine the goods would have come in on that. You know, probably on some train or whatever. Took the goods down there somewhere, I presume. Look, and it's actually got one of those turntable things. Actually, you see now the size of that. That suggests to me, I don't know if this was a the wind. I don't know. Are you guys picking it up? Can you hear me all right? This looks like one of those turntable things, or like what used to be one of those turntables, you know, where they turn the train around. But I'm saying train, do you know, it looks small compared to the others I've seen before. I don't know, is it a train? I don't know if that's a train or not. Actually, is that train track? I'm not sure. It could be tram. It could be tram. Maybe it's tram. Yeah, I would suggest maybe it's more tram than train. That's what I'm suggesting, yeah. Excuse me. I think it's more tram, perhaps. But I could be wrong. Like I say, I don't really know. Right, we've kind of had a nice little walk round. And I'm noticing the battery is on its last legs, although I do have the spare with me as usual, which I might swap out later if I sort of think of somewhere else or come across something else, think, oh yeah, definitely need to plug this, look at this. Right, okay, so for now I'm going to leave it there, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye for now.